Within the depths of terror's embrace, bloodied shadows writhe and screams echo. In this macabre dance, fear becomes art, and pain births a symphony of horror. It was a dark and stormy night when a group of friends decided to explore an abandoned asylum rumored to be haunted. As they ventured deeper into the dilapidated building, they could feel the oppressive weight of fear pressing down on them. Suddenly, they heard a blood-curdling scream that pierced through the darkness, sending shivers down their spines. They realized they were not alone in the asylum, and whatever lurked within its walls was hungry for their terror. Little did they know, they had stumbled into a twisted game of horror orchestrated by something far more sinister than they could have ever imagined. The asylum's foreboding architecture loomed over them like a silent sentinel, its decrepit walls and hollow windows a testament to the countless souls that once roamed its corridors. The group of friends had ventured into the abandoned facility on a dare, their laughter and bravado quickly dissolving into nervous glances and hushed whispers as the oppressive atmosphere of the building began to weigh on them. As they delved deeper into the labyrinthine halls, the air grew colder, the shadows darker, and the silence was shattered only by the occasional drip of water echoing through the empty rooms. It wasn't long before they realized that the asylum was a living entity of its own, its appetite for fear insatiable. Strange occurrences began to unfold around them. Objects moved of their own accord. Doors slammed shut, trapping them in rooms that felt like they were closing in. Whispers filled their ears, unintelligible yet unmistakably menacing. The realization dawned on them that they were not merely trespassers, but pawns in a macabre game. The mastermind of this game was not human. It was an entity that defied explanation, its origins shrouded in the dark history of the asylum itself. Perhaps it was the collective malice left behind by the tormented patients, or maybe something older, something that predated the building and had made it its home. One by one, the friends were separated, isolated from each other, their panic rising like a tide. The entity fed on their fear, growing stronger with each accelerated heartbeat, each gasp for air. It manipulated the very fabric of the asylum to confuse and terrorize them, distorting reality until they could no longer trust their senses. As the night wore on, the game intensified. Visions of the asylum's gruesome past played out before their eyes, apparitions of patients and doctors, scenes of unspeakable treatments, and the lingering pain of those who had suffered within these walls. The friends were forced to confront their deepest fears, not just the supernatural terror, but the darkness within themselves. Their only hope of escape lay in unraveling the twisted rules of the entity's game, to outwit and outlast the horrors it conjured. It would require all their courage and sanity to break free from the asylum's grip and the hunger of the entity that sought to devour their terror. As the first light of dawn crept through the broken windows, the few who survived the night emerged, forever changed. The asylum had released them, but the scars of that night would remain, a haunting reminder that some places are better left unexplored, and some games are better left unplayed.